Joe Rogan's watch collection doesn't make sense for the untrained eye. It jumps from military gear to luxury Swiss pieces with no clear pattern. But once you connect the dots, it actually becomes one of the most intentional collections out there. And today, we're cataloguing his watch collection one by one. Kicking off the list is a watch that perfectly captures Joe Rogan's appreciation for rugged history and functional design. The Seiko SLA033 is also famously known as the Captain Willard, and it's a unique piece in Rogan's collection. The watch is a modern reissue of the iconic Seiko 6105 worn in the film Apocalypse Now, and it carries with it a deep military and cinematic legacy that instantly makes it stand out among collectors. But this isn't just about nostalgia. This is a serious professional dive watch built to modern standards. The SLA033 features a bold 45mm stainless steel case with a distinctive asymmetrical design that protects the crown and enhances durability. It's powered by Seiko's high-end automatic caliber 8L35, of movement that is hand-assembled in Japan and derived from Grand Seiko level engineering. Because of the watch's rarity, it sells on the secondary market for between $3,300 and $5,000. The dial is clean, legible, and coated with Seiko's LumiBright, ensuring visibility in low light or underwater environments. It's exactly the kind of watch you'd expect Rogan to wear: tough, reliable, and backed by history. While this watch is rooted in military history and cinematic legacy, the next one on the list is built for pure modern-day adventure and thrill. Sliding into number 9 is a watch that doesn't just survive extreme conditions, it's designed to dominate them. Now, Joe was spotted wearing this version of G-Shock back in 2018 on a podcast. It's one of the toughest watches ever created, and it perfectly aligns with Rogan's high-intensity lifestyle. Whether it's training, hiking, or pushing physical limits, this is the kind of watch that can take a beating without ever missing a second. The Mudmaster features a massive 56mm resin case that's specifically engineered to resist mud, dust, shocks, and vibrations. The watch includes a twin sensor system that provides real-time compass readings and temperature data, making it incredibly useful for outdoor navigation and survival scenarios. With 200 meters of water resistance and a mineral crystal protecting the dial, this watch is nearly indestructible. Rogan has been seen wearing G-Shocks during workouts and training sessions, and it's easy to see why this is a watch you never have to worry about. Now, the durability of G-Shock is just a starting point here, because what comes next takes things a step further with precision that never fades. At number 8, we step into the world of military-grade timekeeping with the Traser H3 Red Combat. Rogan was spotted wearing this unique masterpiece at a UFC event. Unlike traditional watches that rely on external light sources for visibility, the Traser H3 uses tritium gas tube technology, allowing it to glow continuously for up to 25 years without ever needing to be charged. That means whether it's pitch black darkness or extreme environments, this watch remains readable at all times. The case typically measures around 46mm and is constructed from PVD-coated stainless steel, giving it a stealthy, tactical appearance. The red accents on the dial add an aggressive visual edge while still maintaining clarity and legibility. With 200 meters of water resistance, a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, and a build quality designed to withstand serious abuse, the Traser H3 Red Combat isn't a fashion piece, it's a mission-ready tool on his wrist. Now, from tactical field gear, the focus now moves towards a legendary dive watch brand known for bold, unmistakable designs. Taking the 7th spot is a watch that combines strength with iconic design, the Panerai Submersible PAM00024. Panerai has long been associated with military diving units, and this watch carries that legacy with absolute confidence. The PAM00024 features a 44mm stainless steel case with a unidirectional rotating bezel, designed specifically for professional diving. One of its most recognizable features is the signature crown guard, a patented design that protects the crown while adding to the watch's rugged aesthetic. The dial is clean and highly legible, with large luminous markers that ensure visibility even in the darkest underwater conditions. With 300 meters of water resistance, this isn't just a stylish piece, it's a serious dive tool capable of handling extreme underwater pressure. The solid construction and weight give it a strong wrist presence. With a market price of around $5,000, this is the kind of watch that doesn't just sit on your wrist, it dominates it. And if the Submersible is all about power and presence, the next Panerai takes a more refined and elegant approach. At number 6, Rogan's collection reveals a more refined side with a Panerai Radiomir 1940 PAM00024. On Joe's wrist, this watch leans more toward elegance and heritage rather than pure ruggedness. It's a perfect example of how Panerai blends history with modern craftsmanship. The watch features a 42mm cushion-shaped stainless steel case with a polished finish, giving it a cleaner, more sophisticated look compared to the Submersible. Unlike other Panerai models, it lacks the crown guard, which enhances its vintage appeal and makes it more versatile for everyday wear. The minimalist sandwich dial design adds depth and clarity, while the luminous markers ensure readability in low light conditions. The sapphire caseback allows you to admire the movement, adding a layer of appreciation for watch enthusiasts, especially in Rogan's closet. With a market price ranging from $3,000 to $5,000, this watch is more focused on style and heritage. This watch proves that Rogan's taste isn't limited to rugged tools, he also appreciates craftsmanship and design. Now, we're only halfway through, and the watches ahead take things to another level. So, if you're enjoying this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because the best is yet to come. But while Panerai brings Italian heritage, the next watch takes us back into the depths of Swiss ocean mastery. Breaking into the top 5 is the Breitling SuperOcean Heritage 46, a watch that perfectly balances vintage design with modern engineering. Rogan has been spotted wearing Breitling pieces like this, and it fits perfectly with his overall approach to watches. Breitling has a long history in aviation and diving, and this watch reflects both worlds with incredible precision. The 46mm stainless steel case gives it a commanding presence on the wrist, while the ceramic bezel adds durability and a premium feel. One of its standout features is the mesh-style bracelet, which gives it a retro aesthetic inspired by mid-century dive watches. The dial is clean, elegant, and highly legible, with luminous markers that ensure visibility in all conditions. Inside, it runs on the Breitling Caliber 17 automatic movement, offering a power reserve of around 38 hours and reliable performance. With 200 meters of water resistance and a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, it's built for real-world use while still maintaining a refined look. This is a watch that doesn't scream for attention but quietly earns respect. For someone like Rogan, who values performance but doesn't ignore design, this kind of balance makes perfect sense. But if the understated elegance carries the momentum forward, the next watch raises the stakes with one of the most iconic chronographs ever made. At number 4, it's none other than a high-end luxury, the Rolex Daytona. Rogan has been spotted many times wearing this version of Rolex, and it perfectly fits his wrist. This is not your typical stainless steel Daytona. This version is crafted entirely from 18-karat white gold, giving it a subtle yet incredibly luxurious presence. The 40mm oyster case houses Rolex's in-house Caliber 4130, a chronograph movement known for its precision, durability, and impressive 72-hour power reserve. The watch features a tachymeter bezel for measuring speed, along with screw-down pushers that enhance water resistance and durability. Despite its luxurious materials, the Daytona remains a performance-oriented watch at its core. With market price going well over a whopping $60,000, this is a watch that represents success but without unnecessary flash. And just when you think Rolex can't get more extreme, the next watch takes things to unimaginable depths. Taking the third spot is the Rolex DeepSea Sea-Dweller, a watch that pushes the limits of engineering. This watch perfectly matches Joe's mindset, always pushing limits, always choosing performance over comfort. With a 44mm oyster steel case and Rolex's patented ring lock system, this watch can withstand pressures at depths of up to 3,900 meters. That's far beyond what any human diver will ever experience, making it one of the most over-engineered watches in the world. Inside, it runs on the Caliber 3235 movement, offering a 70-hour power reserve and exceptional precision. The helium escape valve ensures functionality during deep sea saturation diving, while the thick sapphire crystal protects the dial under extreme pressure. For Rogan, this isn't just a watch, it's the kind of gear that reflects how far you're willing to go. So, the extreme engineering dominates the last piece, and the list moved towards a more refined expression of Rolex, where luxury, comfort and sport come together. Taking the runner-up spot is the Rolex Yacht-Master 40, a watch that represents a more refined and luxurious side of Rogan's collection. Rogan often wears Rolex pieces like this, and it shows that while he prefers rugged tool watches, he also appreciates understated luxury when the moment calls for it. While still sporty, he leans heavily into elegance and comfort. The 40mm case, often crafted in Everose gold, is paired with a black Cerakote bezel that adds both durability and contrast. Inside, the caliber 3235 movement delivers top-tier accuracy and a 70-hour power reserve, ensuring reliability in any situation. The Oyster Flex bracelet is one of its standout features, combining the durability of rubber with the comfort of a luxury strap. It's designed to be worn all day, whether you're on a yacht or in the city, perfectly matching Rogan's schedule. This watch proves that performance and luxury can coexist seamlessly. And finally, Rogan's #1 watch brings together military inspiration, cinematic legacy, and elite craftsmanship. The #1 watch that made the cut to our list is the Omega Seamaster 300M James Bond 007 2020 edition. He was seen wearing the Omega Seamaster 300M James Bond 007 2020 edition. This watch was the same watch that Daniel Craig wore in the 2020 James Bond film No Time to Die. Beyond the watch's association with James Bond, it's just a handsome piece. The 42mm case is made from lightweight titanium, making it incredibly comfortable despite its size. The topical brown dial and bezel give it a more vintage aesthetic, while the mesh bracelet adds a unique and stylish touch. Inside, it runs on the coaxial master chronometer caliber 8806, offering exceptional accuracy, anti-magnetic resistance, and a 55-hour power reserve. With 300 meters of water resistance, a domed sapphire crystal, and a design inspired by military-issued watches, this is a piece built for action. With a retail price of $9,200, it's not just a watch, it's a statement of precision, durability, and understated confidence. And for Joe Rogan, there could be no better watch to take the #1 spot. And that's it, from Seiko and Casio to Panerai and Rolex. Joe Rogan's watch collection isn't about showing off wealth, it's about performance, reliability, and choosing masterpieces that can actually keep up with your lifestyle. And if this collection surprised you, then stick around because our next video is on Vin Diesel's watch collection. See you there.